in the following video we were looking at the Gretsch guitars. We initially set out to look at what the best guitars are for about £500 mark, or just north of $550. And this was talking about the used market. We found some amazing guitars by Gretsch. There were hollow body guitars. There was the G5 622T, and oh my gosh, it really sang. It really resonated in a lovely way. Had these really unique sounding pickups as well, which I was really impressed with. And it was just the feel of the guitar and the fit and finish. The guitars are made in China, which to me these days is no indication really of quality. It just means it was made, subcontracted by somebody from China, I guess. But yeah, it was really well made. Really impressed with that guitar. The other guitar was the Gretsch 5410, and that guitar, actually they both had Bigsby's, and really interesting sort of controls. That guitar was a little bit more of a thin line, had a bit more of a tighter kind of less jazzy sound, but very impressive. Really liked it, and would recommend it. So check it out in this video now, and you'll be able to see, hear, and get the vibe from that instrument. Thank you. These are under £500 guitars, believe it or not, people.
They all are, yeah, they all are. There is a mix of stuff. And yeah, I mean, I think it goes to show that you can go onto various music sites, music shops. You can go and spend 500 quid or north of 500 quid on all of these guitars that would have been brand new. In fact, everything behind you would have been north of £500 brand new.
Wow.
To some of them, quite the extreme. What's in my hands here is this is a Gretsch G5622T.
Wow.
Now look, I've got to confess, Gretsch lineup of guitars changes so much, and it changes what they do, and it also changes the numbers. It's like the Porsche 911 analogy.
Right, okay. So you got me now. Now I know what you're on about.
So it's like, it's a 911, but then there's a 99583 GT TRS thing.
There's a GT2 and a
GT2 and a GT3.
There's a 964 as well.
Yeah, there's a 958. So that's Gretsch's.
Are any of these water cooled or air cooled?
It's kind of important thing. I think in their style it'd probably be air cooled, which means it could blow up. But other than that, they're great. Like, they really are. Bang for buck that you get with Gretsch is just unbelievable. I mean, like for the rock or the metally, maybe infused guitarist, what PRS give you in that market,
yeah,
this will give you in the slightly more, shall we say, 50s and 60s market. If you're after that sort of sound, it really is a place where you want to be.
You do see some indie guys using these, which is cool, but yeah, I know what you mean about the kind of, they to me, they kind of, I'm in my mid-30s, I feel like Gretsch missed my generation a little bit. We grew up on Les Pauls and
white Strats.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like, to me, it's actually probably the second time I've been really close to Gretsch's. I had a student who had one, and he was great. He was a great player, and he was really into his indie stuff, and I think that's what dragged him into the Gretsch thing.
The sound that Gretsch's give, and you can attribute to a lot of different things, but I've always kind of thought they sound like a really angry, maybe almost P90 type. You get almost a lot of twang, a lot of mids in them and things like that, and they're just like, for the money that you pay out for the guitar that you get is just really good. So this one's a 5622. The one there's a little bit of a rarer piece. That's a 5410. And this was a limited run that they did.
It's like a Nokia.
No, it doesn't. A 5410. It makes a really cool ringtone. Around the sides it's all white, top's red, headstock's red, white neck. They did it in a range of different colours. I think they did blue, they might have done green.
It's really popping actually. This colour is so
it's
popping.
Gorgeous.
In real life, it's just, oh my god, look at the back.
It's probably, I'd say, as close to, and again, because obviously Fender do own Gretsch, right. That's probably what you're looking at there, is Fiesta Red, in a roundish about way, because there's a Fiesta Red Stratocaster just on the wall there.
It's the same as that.
I'm pretty sure it's the same colour.
It's a 50s one as well.
Yeah, So there's things with Gretches that are really cool. There's another one not there. There's another one over here. There's a few more we've got around us at the minute. And they do things like P90s. You can get them with P90s. You can get them with 3 pickups. Bigsby's, different necks, different bodies, different outlooks, things like that. Big jazzer style, massive body stuff. I don't know. I've always thought that a lot of people that come through that door, they look and go, "Oh, you've got a Gretsch." It's like the forgotten brand. People go, "Oh, you got Gibson, you got Epiphone, you got Fender, you got blah blah blah," and they go, "Oh, Gretsch." They never really think of Gretsch, but it does so many cool things.
I must agree. The setup on it's spot on as well. It's really
nice piece of kit, that.
Yeah, these pickups. What style pickups are they? Are they humbuckers or are they?
They are. They're a humbucker, but they're not a massive humbucker. You can see they're quite small. So they're probably more akin to like mini humbuckers you see on Gibson Deluxes and Firebirds and things like that. There's loads of different pickup styles you can get with Gretsch. Filtertrons, TV Jones, G Supras. There's loads of different outputs and things that they make them sound like. But I think what's in there is probably more a vintage style sound, even for Gretsch. The one in these is a bit more wider range, a bit more, so they're probably a little bit hotter, probably take gain a bit better. But they make them all over the place. China, Korea, you can get them made, obviously upper level, the Gretsch in Japan.
Right.
And then if you really want to spend, I don't know, small size family hatchback money, you get them in America.
Right.
And they are mega money.
It's cool how it comes with a Bigsby.
Yeah,
it works as well.
Yeah.
No one's ever done Steve Vai licks on it.
So the Gretsch. Should we do some?
I really like it though, and it's got a really nice tension to it.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of a jazzy thing going.
Very much has. Jazz, you can get a lot of stuff with Gretsch. I mean, there's even people in the rock world. You got people like Malcolm Young, AC/DC.
Oh my god! How
Always
can you
famous
forget?
for using Gretsch guitars.
It has that amazing sound as well.
Yeah, and it is and that is the sound of a Gretsch. You know, that I'd say there's no way around that. If you want that sound, first thing you need is a Gretsch with TV Jones style pickups in it, which I've not got anything here at the minute with that in it, but that's what you find in a lot of higher end stuff. They're quite expensive, but they really do have that. It's just this mid-rich sound that you don't get anywhere else, and you can't get it out of a humbucking, normal humbucking Gibson or whatever. You certainly can't get it out of anything Fender-esque, really.
It's a lovely top end as well, isn't there? It's like a clarity to it.
A real clarity.
Not getting with a normal humbucker.
That's right. It's if you want that sound, then that's where it's at. And then of course there is people who use Gretches in other stuff. The Cult. I can't remember the guy's name.
Okay.
Cool. The guitarist from the Cult. We'll name him that.
We'll put him in post.
Yeah, Mr. G Cult. He plays White Falcon. He's always been famous for playing a White Falcon.
I always remember, because obviously being a 90s kid, like Californication music video and John Shanty playing one.
Yeah.
That was the first time I probably ever saw a Gretsch. And Brian Setzer.
Yeah, of course.
And Stray Cats. He was cool.
There's so many cool. Gretsch is always this brand that's sort of overlooked, but you get so much guitar for the money. And some of their Les Paul's solid body type stuff, I'd stick it right up against an Epiphone.
Oh, really?
Any day of the week. And arguably the actual final exit the factory job where the setup is, probably be as far as to say they kind of supersede it.